Different levels, I cannot relate. You never win if you playing it safe. It's all a game until you get played.
You know, sometimes the jokes just keep writing themselves and you try to figure out what's going on. Drake, what are you doing? It's already bad. It's so bad. And welcome to It's Culture, y'all. My name is Mark. We just got some news today. Drake has, number one, he dismissed his petition that he filed a few weeks back in regards to Spotify and UMG artificially inflating the numbers for Not Like Us for popularity, to now filing a lawsuit against UMG for the distribution of said Not Like Us in a defamation lawsuit, saying it tarnished and ruined his name. This lawsuit I've never seen anything like it. It is about 80 pages long. It's actually 81 pages. It lays out in very, very detail how all of this has taken place with Not Like Us, even though most people not talking about the song anymore, even though it still gets played. He's saying that this song ruined his career, and UMG is responsible for this because they did it to tarnish his name. I'm going to read some of this lawsuit to y'all because at some point, you got to take your losses. But Drake is not about taking losses. He's not about taking losses. And I get it. If you think somebody defamed your character and your name and it ruined your way of life and your ability to, feed your family, okay, cool. In this lawsuit, there are accusations that the violence that took place at Drake's house after the release of this song were inspired by this song. That is all laid out in the complaint. It talks about influencers and YouTubers. And he lists a lot of people who made either comments or had reaction videos. He has music reactors listed in there. Some of the big ones like Kai Cenat and RDC and No Life Shack and the Cartier family. He has a lot of different other YouTube videos where people said, certain things about the song. He lists those in there as well. And he talks about how UMG allowed for the monetization of these videos from these reactors. And then hit them with no copyright strikes. And you would think he would even file a lawsuit like this, considering the fact that he pretty much aided in this. And we're going to talk about that after we finish looking at this actual lawsuit. So let's take a look at it. Alrighty. Says plaintiff, Aubrey Drake or plaintiff. You see who is against. UMG Recorded Incorporated, the defendant. This is filed in the United States District Court of New York. You see the case number at the top. It was filed today, and it's 81 pages. So I'm not going to read the entire lawsuit, but I just want to highlight some of the points of the introduction because I think that really kind of gets to the gist of what exactly Drake is alleging in this and why I think this is absolutely just bonkers. But let's just hear me out. Just humor me real quick. It says, in the middle of the night on May 7th, 2024, a armed group of assailants drove up to the Toronto house in which Drake and his family resided. Drake was inside. The car stopped in front of the residence. Someone yelled, "Fuck Drake." And at least one gunman began to open fire. This is in regards to the assault of the security guard that happened on May 7th. So he talks about that in the first part. He talks about them having to take him to the hospital. Thank God the man lived. You never want to see anybody get hurt. I agree, And then we talked about on May 8th, another incident happened at his house where somebody dug up under the security fence. Then there's May 9th, another break-in attempt. So he's talking about all of these events that happened at his house, his residence in Toronto, and he then says he lived there for 2 decades, and he's been in the public eye for 2 decades, and he's never had a confrontation with anything like this happening around his family. Okay. And then he goes talking about UMG, and then he said that they successfully approved, the publish, and launch a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track that falsely accused Drake of being a pedophile and called for violent retribution against him. Even though UMG enriched itself and its shareholders by exploiting Drake's music for years and knew that the salacious accusations against Drake were false, UMG chose corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. Now, okay. He said, hey, UMG, this is what y'all did to me, man. Y'all allowed this song to be distributed, and it has caused harm to my family, knowing that it was salacious. You all knowingly started this campaign against me. Y'all conspired against me. Oh my goodness. Let's keep going. If the song in question is Not Like Us, written and performed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, professionally known as Kendrick Lamar, the recording intended to convey specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegations that Drake is a criminal pedophile, and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. Okay? Then it kind of goes down some more, talks about some of the stuff. He said the video boasts the same message by example showing images associated with sex trafficking, juxtaposing the game of hopscotch with lyrics accusing Drake of trying to strike a chord and is probably a minor. Yes. The lawsuit is not above. He said, then he says the lawsuit is really, it's not about Kendrick Lamar, the artist. It is about UMG, the music company that has decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize the allegations that, if it understood, were not only false, but dangerous. And then, like I said, he talks about, some more stuff in the allegations. And then let's get down to the part he has, he talks about, we're going to scroll down, and he gets into it with the content creators. So I want y'all to see this, because this is actually interesting. So this part right here, I think is interesting, because he talks about, these are the images of the Apple Music and Google Images and Spotify and Amazon, saying that, this is his house. They allowed this to be portrayed about him. And this is what they promoted. And then he comes down here to, he talks about the video where UMG promoted Kendrick's show, Kendrick Lamar and Friends. He talked about that in there. I want to get down some more, because I think it's important, right? All right. This is the part that I find very, very interesting. He said, UMG took other unprecedented steps to promote the defamatory material. All right. On May 4th, UMG removed the recording copyright restrictions on YouTube and Twitch, thereby whitelisting the recording. On information and belief, this action was directed by Interscope Executive Vice President and Head of Digital Marketing, Ramon Alvarez Smerkel. Though this whitelisting was done purposely with the full knowledge of UMG for the purpose of spreading the recording and its defamatory content, as broadly as possible and as quickly as possible. UMG has a formal ban on whitelisting and has never been before whitelisted a song on any platform to the plainest knowledge. In and around June 2024, UMG reinstated the copyright restrictions on the recording. The effect of the whitelisting the recording was massive and immediate. Able to play the recording in full in their own videos and to profit from them, content creators rushed to republish the recording in reaction, quote unquote, reaction videos. As just a few examples, the Cartier family, he talks about how many people they have subbed to their channel and how many people have viewed it. 1.4 million subs, 2 million views. Speaking of subs, how about y'all do that for me? Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Help me get my numbers up. Let me be like the Cartier family down. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the 1.4 million. Yeah, help me out. And then Twitch streamer No Life Shaq posted a 14.5 minute clip of his reaction on his YouTube channel. He has 4.7 million subs. And at the date, his had about 5.3 million views. You see, so he has the actual video, he has the actual hashtag, their actual name, their channel, the video. This man put all these people names in this lawsuit. We talked about RDC, they go Kai Sanat, Z's, okay, Z's, I'm sorry. He got Z's in there. Drake, seriously. And those are not even all the content creators that he has actually in this lawsuit. It is pages of content creators. Things they said on X, Facebook, you name it. If there was something that was derogatory or somebody jokingly or somebody said something about Drake and it had something to do with this song, he has posted it in this actual lawsuit. And I just think it's very, very funny that he's doing this. Like, come on, man. You literally said it out of your own mouth. And this is the crazy thing. You said it out of your own mouth. You said that Dave Free was the child's father. You said that Kendrick beat his wife. You said that he was unfaithful, that he loved white women. You said all these things about him. That is defamatory. That UMG greenlight. That they allowed to go out. And here you are now trying to file a lawsuit saying that they did something nefarious to you. These same reaction videos that you're talking about, these reactors did the same thing for you. They reacted to your video just as much as the same in the hip hop ever. And this right here is on par with some of the worst. What do you say? Honestly, what do you actually say to this? This is unprecedented. I've never seen a lawsuit be filed about a diss song ever. I can't remember one. Do y'all know any? Put it in the chat. Let me know if y'all know of any time in music history where a diss song, somebody was in a battle, a rap beef, or any type of beef in the music industry, and a song was made, and somebody filed a defamation lawsuit saying that the song should have not been promoted. Can we find any like this? Why are you doing this? Now, I know I'm not in the know, and I know a lot of us, we're going to be speculating, we're going to make our own opinions about this. But the fact still remains that you have filed a lawsuit in regards to a song. I don't know if it's because you're trying to get out of your deal with UMG, you think you're getting pimped. You'll never work in this industry again. You have just completely blackballed yourself. How can any artist, anybody want to work with you? You've come after LeBron James. You had DJ Academic out here accusing this man of cheating on his wife with getting girls trafficked to him. But through you, even though Academic took the video down, it's still in the metaverse. All this salacious stuff that you got going on in your camp. And here you are filing a lawsuit about defamation. Man, get out of here with this nonsense, bro. Get out of here with this. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about this. This is absolutely crazy. I'll make sure that I leave a link to the lawsuit so you can read it yourself. Just go through and peruse it. This is This is some whole shit, man, for real. So until next time, Culture Nation, let's keep it culture.